A chat with Glendora, a show for living right. A chat with Glendora makes your day so bright. Words of inspiration, jokes to make you smile. Come relax and chat with Glendora for a while.
Is Rory here?
Yep, Rory's right next to me.
Rory, does the peace of God, which passes all understanding, does the peace of God dwell in your heart and mind, Rory? That's what I wanted to do. A man said that his daughter is trying to find the perfect guy to marry.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her, the man said, give up the search, honey. Your mother got the last one. Do you have a hat that you can put on for us and tell us where you've been in that hat?
Oh, let's see. Let's start with this nice maroon one. It's got all kinds of pins on it.
Where did you go in that hat?
This hat,
Where?
I went to a rally.
You did?
Yes.
And what happened?
This rally was for fairness and kindness to all.
Really?
Including animals, yes. That's what this hat is.
For animals?
Yes.
Oh, tell me some more about it.
Yeah, I got on my hat, I got my vegan button, and humans aren't the only species on Earth. We just act like it. And I love this one. Have a heart.
Oh, yeah?
And no fur. That's one of my favorites.
Oh, very good.
Yeah,
definitely.
So this hat is all about kindness and protecting animals' rights.
That's good. Now, you say Rory dog is here?
Yeah, she's wandering around.
She doesn't want to be in the pictures?
No, she's too big.
Wouldn't you like to have a code for animal rights the way we have for human rights?
Yes. There is some, but just not enough.
Animals have a right to life, don't they?
They do.
Here,
Rory's getting in the picture.
Oh, good. And is Charlie dog in there?
Yep, Charlie's in the picture too.
All right, Charlie dog, don't you think animals should have a right to bring up their own children?
I think Charlie would agree with you.
Yes. And don't animals have a right to fresh water and cleanliness and not have to be kept in a stall filled with urine and feces?
Yes.
Yeah. What else should they have?
They should have someone to take care of them if they need it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yes.
Or be left in the wild.
Yes, right. And animals should have the right to go walking.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Just the way Eleanor Roosevelt brought up human rights before the UN, we must have animal rights.
Yes.
All right. Is Charlie dog here now?
Charlie is sitting right on my lap right now.
He is?
Yes.
Charlie, can I have a kiss?
Here, let's try this
What?
one.
Yeah.
You're not gonna kiss? No.
All right.
I'm just
All
gonna
right,
sit
Charlie
here.
dog, I can wait. Now, what's this other hat you have?
Let's see. I also have this really cool purple hat.
Ooh.
That it's a fedora and it has a few pins on it too that match the hat. So I really like that.
Oh, you must have gone to a very special
place. Yes. This hat would bring me, I think, to Ireland.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, to maybe one of the local pubs in Ireland where we could get together with friends and have some good Guinness beer and I forget what. I forget the name of the food that they have, but shepherd's pie.
Oh, okay.
Very famous in Ireland.
Well, they would have vegan corned beef and cabbage.
Absolutely, yes. Vegan
Yeah.
corned beef and
Right.
cabbage would be good too. Yes.
Any resemblance between this and reality is purely coincidental. All right, you just have time for one more, right?
Okay, yes, I do. So let's see. This is a very pink hat with a beautiful bow.
Yes.
And this hat is Easter Sunday.
Oh, tell me.
No doubt. This is the beautiful lilies and the hyacinths and the church so decorated and getting together with family and friends and celebrating. This is definitely the hat for Easter Sunday. And
That's right.
I would need a little extra room in my chair so no one would get banged by my hat.
Now, this is Lisa McGee, and this is Charlie McGee, and this is Rory McGee, right?
That's correct.
And what are our jokes, honey?
We got crushed.
Oh, she said, I wouldn't marry you if you were the last man on earth. And he said, that's right, honey, you'd get crushed in the rush. Next one, honey.
And we have rattle.
Say again.
Rattle.
Spell it.
Rattle.
Oh, a man says his wife babies his car. Why? It won't go anywhere without a rattle. Okay.
And we have chess.
What would that be?
Chess. C-H.
Chess.
Yeah.
Chess is a game where two people sit at a table and stare at each other and don't move for hours. Some people call it chess and some people call it civil service.
Perfect guy.
Oh, yeah, we did that.
We did that one, yeah. And Wonder Diet.
Oh, have you heard about the Wonder Diet? You eat anything you want, and in the morning you wonder why your clothes don't fit.
I think I've tried that diet before.
Well, you're doing all right. You had a knee operation, and you're going around better than ever, and it was only, what, a month ago?
Couple months ago.
Yeah, you're doing all right,
Yep.
baby. Is there one more joke on there?
That is it.
Okay. Well, thank you, Charlie Dog. Thank you, Rory Dog. And thank you, Lisa McGee. This is a chat with Glendora. And remember, folks, when all is said and done, the only thing that really matters is how did you treat others. And remember, animals are others. Bye-bye, everybody. Oh, folks, who built the upside-down lighthouse? Who built the upside-down lighthouse? Do you know for whom the upside-down lighthouse was built? Submarines. Jack Benny was famous for his penurious, and the robber said to Jack Benny, you know, this probably isn't true, but it's kind of funny. The robber said to Jack Benny, your life or your money? The robber said, well, hurry up. And Jack Benny says, I'm thinking it over. What else is on our joke list, hon?
You have bank robber.
Yeah, the bank robber said to the bank teller, one peep out of you in your geography. She said, don't you mean history? And he says, don't change the subject.
Next one is ropes.
Two ropes are walking down the street, and they go into a restaurant, and they start to order. And the head waiter says, wait a minute, aren't you ropes? We don't serve ropes in here. You'll have to leave. Well, out on the sidewalk, one rope became furious, and he tousled both of his ends. He tied himself into a knot. He went back into the restaurant, and he's ordering, And the head waiter says, wait a minute. Aren't you a rope? And he said, I'm afraid not.
And the last one is Old Maid.
Oh, you like this show. Amy really likes this show. An old maid put an ad in the newspaper for a cut glass vase by lady slightly cracked. And another woman put an ad in the want ads, and she said she wanted a husband. She was putting an ad in for a husband. She got 100 replies. They all said the same things. You can have mine. Is that all, honey, on that one?
Yes.
Okay, let's do happy happenings.
For Saturday, the first one is no repeat of Friday.
Very good.
Thomas, $75.
Thomas, $75. He didn't think he was going to get anything, but Gunny made sure he did.
Robin's supper at 4 p.m.
Yeah, Robin brought Gunny a supper at 4 p.m. We're going to change our schedule, folks. We're going to try to fast until 4 p.m. and then eat from 4 to 5. Next.
Amy help over the phone.
Amy was a great help when Robin, who is new at renewals, renewing our contract with 72 TV stations, and Robin couldn't find certain things on the computer. She called Amy at the supermarket, wasn't it?
Yes.
And Amy gave her the answer right away. That was good. Keep going, honey. Next.
Robin help renewals.
Yes. Good work, Robin.
Saratoga Springs.
Saratoga Springs has a fabulous list of activities. Teens, children reading to dogs. Just one great activity after another. Congratulations, library, Saratoga Springs. Quickly, Amy.
Crandall Library.
Crandall Library, you have a very good library program too, up in Glens Falls, New York.
Mattress Dry.
Yeah, the mattress is dry. Yeah, we keep the mattress dry. Very good, Amy.
3 chucks on top and 2 blankets.
Yeah.
Order bed pockets.
Good, pass.
Robin.
You know what a mattress pocket is, Amy? It's a little thing that you hang on the mattress, and it's a pocket.
Mm.
And you can put things there so that when you're lying in bed, you can reach over and get your Pond's cold cream. You can reach over and get the camcorder. You know, I told Madeline that she should get 6 mattress pockets and put a cat in each one.
That's cute. Robin Atrocity Kitchen Sink.
Oh, Robin, what you did in my kitchen sink. You did it so much damage. You left over a cup of cut up vegetables from a soup. You left over 3 inches of water in the dishpan tub. Dirty, greasy, and gritty. You never even should have turned the water on. We're waiting for the sink to be fixed. So listen. When you come, I'm going to ask you to go under the sink and turn off the valve. And you're never to turn that sink faucet on again until the owners get it fixed. Next, honey.
Sky 9 days equals 13 in all.
Yeah. Yeah, Sky has followed the contract, $555 after 13 days of bringing in a brunch and doing spick and span. It's about an hour and a quarter a day. And she's had 19 paydays. How much is that? Hey, Google. No, she's already got paid $325. And Amy, under Consumer Direct, if she works an hour after the last hour of her pay period, which ends on Saturday, Friday night at 7 o'clock. If she works one more hour from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., Consumer Direct pays her overtime 4 hours. Have I got that right, Amy?
Yes.
Really? What else, hon?
Quarters from Stewart's.
Yep. Stewart's is always so congenial in giving us laundry money, changing the bills into quarters for laundry. Thank you, dear Stewart's.
Mac and cheese.
Yep, mac and cheese is delicious.
Breakfast sandwich.
No, keep going.
Call Wayne before church.
Yeah, I called Wayne before church.
Email Madeline.
Email Madeline. One thing I know about Madeline, that she rescued a cat that was feral. And she brought the cat home, and the cat had 6 babies. Well, number 1 baby and number 2 baby, she found a grand, kind, good American home up in Mechanicville. Number 3 kitty and number 4 kitty, yesterday she found a grand, all-American home in Hudson, New York for them. Today, she's going to inspect a home up in Canaan, New York, for number 5 and 6 cat. Boy, I respect that. How she ever could do that, but she did it. And now she's going to keep the mother cat. She was going to take the mother cat back to the feral location, but Madeline says that when she goes up to the feral location, Amy, there's always a cat dead that's been killed by an automobile. So she's not going to do that. She's going to keep the cat safely in her home. Don't you admire somebody who does that?
It's nice. I'm glad she takes care of those kitties.
Well, you rescued a cat. Miss Kitty is a rescue.
Yes.
And .com was a rescue.
Really?
And you know something? When .com came to me and I looked into her eyes, I expected to see love and happiness, but no, I saw the worst fear. Why? Because I had to chase her around the apartment so much to get her into the cat carrier to take her to me. And because she had changed hands so many times looking for a home. But you want to know something? All I did after that was love her and feed her and not interfere with her. And she stayed under the bed for days. And then she started coming out. And then pretty soon, of course, she owned the whole house. And she lived 14 years. And then after I looked into her eyes, I saw happy eyes.
Oh.
Next.
Shane, please mail in the papers.
Yes, Shane. Infinity Performing Arts. She's all set. We're waiting her to send in a proof of residency in the town of Jamestown, New York.
Sky and Glenn forgot the debit card.
Yeah, and Sky just brought it back, and you were so kind to do that, Sky, and Glendora are so dumb not to ask you for it. Next, honey.
Bob K. Spectrum.
Yes, Bob lives in the Charter Spectrum coverage area, and he says he will sign that proof of residency for that town. Next, honey.
Laundry.
Laundry. Yep, it's done and up to date.
Purification.
Yep, purification. That's what Buddha called it. He called his morning dunking in the water. In the East, he called it purification.
New purple tights.
Ah, you like them, folks? And we have a pair that's all Christmas decorations. Christmas trees, Christmas candy. What else, Amy? Santa Claus.
Yeah. I think there's like mistletoe on there too.
Yes. And these are the brand new ones for this week, the purple ones. And next week, folks, we have brand new navy blue ones. And the week before that, we had brand new pink ones, didn't we, Amy?
Yes.
Weren't they pink? Okay.
Purple socks.
Purple socks to go with the purple tights.
Lake George Library.
Oh, Lake George Library. We just called them to see if they would like to do a program on TV and cover northern New York, up above Glens Falls. Keep going.
Amy, correct Ike.
Yes. Robin made a mistake in the email. She forgot the U in EDU, but Amy corrected it. All right.
Grapes.
Grapes. Did you finish the grapes, Amy?
Yes.
Amy, what do you think of plantain chips?
They're pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like them at all, honey.
Really.
Uh-huh. What else was on the trip?
That's it. That's all we wrote on
All
Happy
right.
Happening.
Did we finish all the jokes on here?
Yes. Yes.
Where's the new jokes?
Let me
And
see.
they're in your folder. My daughter, you find it, huh?
We have Bible passage, hymn.
The Bible passage is, be not confounded by evil. Don't think about evil. Don't talk about evil. Don't say the doctor says I have cancer. All this stuff, negative stuff. Don't think it. Don't repeat it. You don't have to. And it isn't doing anybody any good. So what you do is think about good things. Because this evil is just phony. It's phony, phony, phony. Like the little boy who woke up in the middle of the night screaming and thrashing, "Monsters!" Mother turns on the light. There's no monsters. Well, they were here. No, they were never here. You just thought they were here. This stuff you just think is here. And if you don't think it's here, then you'll get over it. Any other jokes on?
Mother tongue.
Oh, Amy, why do they call English a mother tongue?
Why?
Father never gets a chance to use it.
Sing like prisoner.
Yeah,
3 o'clock p.m. 80.1 degree Fahrenheit.
that's the little temperature clock inside. And we keep the temperature steadily all year round, 12 months, 365 days. We keep it at 78 degrees. What was the joke we were going to tell?
Sing like prisoner.
Yeah. Glendora sings like a prisoner. Behind 8 bars looking for the key.
Getting married.
Yes, the wise guy said to the clerk, "How much does it cost these days to get married?" And the clerk answered him back in a wise guy mimic and said, $45 for the license and 1 paycheck every Friday the rest of your life.
4 carpenters.
The 4 carpenters formed a quartet, a musical quartet, and they called themselves the Tuba Force.
In Niagara Falls.
Couple couldn't afford to go to Niagara Falls for their honeymoon. They went to the car wash instead. Any more jokes, honey?
Cost to get married.
We did that one, Dan.
Drum set.
What, dear?
Drum set.
A sign outside of a house said, "Drum set for sale. House next door." Another sign. Hooray! Next one, Amy.
Grand invisible.
Oh, yes, it was at the lodge meeting, and the master of ceremonies said, "The grand invincible. The grand invincible potentate will not be here tonight. His wife won't let him out of the house."
Buffet table.
George, you've been up to that buffet table 8 times. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? This is a woman talking to her husband. And he said, "Oh, no, honey, I keep telling him it's for you."
Suffer insanity.
The cable company suffers from insanity, and the client says they don't suffer from it, they enjoy it.
And that's the last joke.
Oh, very good. Isn't there something for you to read? Is there an advertiser to read or something?
There's a Bible passage and a hymn.
No story in the advertiser?
No, that was written on the computer. The one that Pat wrote was written on the computer.
Okay, we'll have to wait for it to be published, huh?
Yeah.
Now, so be not conformed by the evil and the ugly, but instead be transformed by the renewal of your mind. Please make a vow to yourself that you won't think about or talk about or write about or see or hear about anything ugly. You just don't do it. Instead, you think about all the good things that are going on in the world. You can do that. It doesn't hurt anybody. And always remember this, like the war in the Ukraine. Always remember this. Did you start it? Is it your fault? Are you going to stop it? Are you going to resolve it? No. Don't waste your time thinking about it. Put your time into doing what you can do better than you ever did it before. Article in the Advertiser newspaper?
This is one that you wrote with Patricia Saar.
Okie doke.
It says, human rights, animal rights, United Nations. ? Animals have the right to come into the world expecting a good life. Animal mothers have the right to keep their babies and not have the same snatched from them. Animals have the right to give their babies the food the mother provides and not have it stolen in exploitation. Animals have the right to open clean nests out of confinement of stalls stained by urine and feces. Animals have the right to fresh water to stay clean and to the right food. Animals have the right to kindness. Jokes are, a man says his daughter keeps looking for the perfect guy to marry. He tells her, give up the search, honey, your mother got the last one. Second one says, chess is a game where people sit at a table motionless for hours staring at each other. Some people call it chess, others call it civil service. Number 3 is, Marilyn says she babies her car. Her husband says she won't go anywhere without a rattle. Why did they invent the upside down lighthouse? It's for submarines. The joke was told about Jack Benny that a burglar said to him, your money or your life. Benny didn't respond, so the burglar said, hurry up. Benny said, I'm thinking it over. And the last one is, the bank robber said to the teller, one peep out of you in your geography. She said, don't you mean history? He said, don't change the subject.
And what are the references?
Google Glendora Folsom. And go to IMDb.com.
International Movie Database.
And type in Glendora Buell.
International
Movie Database.
Yes.
.com.
Yeah.